What's up with it, APA? Let's get it. Appreciate you guys tapping in as always. You guys already know. Let me get comfortable, man. Let me get comfortable in the corner right here on my couch and shit. But yeah, man. See what happens, man. What the fuck is that? Oh shit! I thought I seen fucking Cacaboy right here, fucking scoping me out and shit. Not fucking with you. No, it's not about Cacaboy. Plomero Sancho's up in the house. Let's go. He says, yes, sir, man. Appreciate every single one of you guys already tapping in. Love you guys. You guys already know. PNG Media News. Jonathan Rodriguez. What's up with it, my boy? Ernesto Ruiz says, orale. Yes, sir. Salvador. What's up with it, my G? Much love and respect. Appreciate you. But yeah, man. Plomero, everybody up in here, man. Appreciate you guys. And appreciate you guys taking time out of your day, as always. Um, to come up in here, to come up in here and share a little bit of your valuable life. You know, our life is fucking, our days are numbered. So it's a privilege and an honor that you choose to spend it with me, at least a little bit, for the time that you're here, for sure. El Rogue says, Cubo, G, what's up, my boy? What's going on, G? Plumero says, a todo madre con el desmadre, a todo madre con el desmadre, a todo madre con un desmadre. You know what I'm saying? David Raya, saludos. El, what's up, my boy? Sam Mans. Robert, I was gonna say Roberto. Robert Velasco says, "What's good, my boy? What's good, man? Everything's good, man. What's good is that I have air in my lungs. Obviously, you guys got air in your lungs. You got a soul in your heart, and we're alive. We really can't complain. Unless we wait for more people to come up in here. I want to talk about um, some of the things that I've heard recently. Nothing to do with me, honestly. Um, but obviously, at a certain point, we all could relate, and I do want to see what you guys have to say. Um, but yeah. Um, let's see. The fuck is this shit? Save two favorite pictures. Okay, yeah, man. So as you can tell by the good old caption, the thumbnail, that unya, fucking. Let's talk about these haters and other topics, right? We could talk about some haters and other topics, of course. And Nate Love is up in the house. First APA lady making her presence felt. Yay, yay. Mama right there. Nate Love, Nate Love, Nate Love. Always a pleasure to have you on, Mama. If you guys have not checked out Nate Love, man, you guys are missing out. She drops some good ass, banging ass oldies and other music, or just oldies or music, period. You know what I'm saying? Go check her out. Go check her out, man, if you have not subscribed. That actually reminds me. Hold on, before I actually start talking about what I want to talk about, let me see. Okay, so yeah, man. Jay Hands, Renegade Media. I want to talk about that because um, apparently, Homeboy. I really don't watch his channel that much, but when I do, I actually enjoy his stories. Like I really do. Like I think I've seen maybe about 4 of his videos, and that's saying a lot in the sense where I really don't watch YouTube videos no more, especially the prison genre or prison stories. I kind of tend to stay away from the organizations, those type of stories. But I check in once in a while to a new channel that I've never seen tell a story, just so I can see what they're talking about. And because I experienced that shit myself, man. I live with them dudes. I spend time with them dudes. Work for them dudes. Did dirt with them dudes. Did time with them dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like, so to me, it's just like it's always good for me to kind of be like, what? Well, let's see if this is legit. Um, and so far, what I've seen with him is that um, although some of his stories may not be complete, the things that he has said, I believe him to be accurate. And when I say not complete, that doesn't mean it's a lie. That doesn't mean that he's wrong. That doesn't mean none of those things. It just means that I know some of that history, and a lot of that history was left out. because probably the person that told him the story, um, or at least the circumstances surrounding the politics, was not aware of it and things like that. Just like I might not be aware of some things of a certain historical time period, because I was on one side of it. You know, so but yeah, man. Apparently his channel got demonetized. Somebody reported him, and his Renegade Media, like I said, Jay Hands. For a long time, I didn't even know who Jay Hands was, let alone that he was Renegade Media. um, and like I said, it has nothing to do with him. Now, I mean, everybody else knew it. I just didn't know it because you guys already know what the fuck I've been through. You know what I'm saying? So I just kind of got turned off and burned out on YouTube. Because motherfuckers are gonna hate. But to see this shit happen again, bro, it's just story repeating itself once again. Um, he's been blowing up. He's been blowing up, man. I could have sworn I just seen him at 40 something thousand, and then right now he's close to 70,000, and I was just like, fuck yeah, that's good shit. That's good shit. And then what fucking happens? What fucking happens? Homeboy gets demonetized. And I seen this community post, and a lot of you guys, man. Um, well, I don't want to say a lot. That's embellishing. I want to say about 4 of you guys have hit me up on IG and being like, "Hey, bro, do something with Renegade, do something with J Hands, all that stuff, right?" And to me, I'm kind of like a hermit. I'm a hermit, bro, especially because of what happened. Before, I didn't have a problem. Like I was like, "Hey, what's up, man? You want to do something? Boom, boom, boom. If you do, cool. If you don't, it's all good. Don't worry. I got my content. I'm always gonna have my content. You guys already know I have my stories. You know what I'm saying? If anything, I prefer to do my own thing, you know? But sometimes, subscribers just like they want to see a certain collaboration. They want to see a certain couple of dudes that they feel have a certain dynamic, and they're interested in seeing how they coexist and how they collaborate. And I can't knock that. So because of that, I dropped a comment on one of his videos about a month ago or something like that. And honestly, bro, even my wife was like, "Man, just drop the fucking comment." Just dropped the comment because I was like, should I? I don't know, man. Like because I don't want Homeboy to feel like I want to fucking uh, take advantage of his clout because he's blowing up. I mean, this is before he got to 70,000, of course. But he went from like 18, 20 something thousand to like 30, 40. I was like, man, that's good shit. That's when everybody was like, hey, you should do something with him. But I don't. I'm the type of dude that I don't like. I don't want fools to feel like I'm trying to hit him up because I want them to try to blow my channel up. Fuck all that, bro. I could care less about my damn channel right now, bro. Those who rock with me, and I want my channel to blow up off its own merits, off my own shit. Because I could do a collaboration with somebody, man, and I could get some subscribers, but ultimately, man, it's not sustainable. You know what I'm saying? I want my channel to be blowing up because of the shit that I'm doing myself, and that people appreciate that type of content. Just like the first time around, my first channel before I got hated on and shit. And it's just really fucking tragic to see that this dude, man, has been fucking grinding his ass off, and boom, he gets shut down. And it's just like, man, that's fucked up. Because it's almost impossible. It's not impossible, I said almost impossible to actually get that momentum back. And I hope he does, man. I hope he fucking does. Not because it's him, but because I just wish that on anybody, bro. Like, and I, of all people, know that once your momentum gets killed, it's almost damn near impossible to get it back. Because YouTube is a type of fucking industry that they'll blow you up. You start getting traction, they'll start blowing your channel up, boom, 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 boom. And as soon as something happens like this, they stay away from you. They still, obviously your channel's gonna get reinstated, that type of shit, boom, 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 boom. If they can find it, they couldn't find my fucking last channel. But after that, they're gonna be wary of it, and they're on to other things, and that's fucked up. Whoever the fuck hated on this dude, bro, it's just they're pieces of shit, bro. And I can't stand shit like that, bro. I really can't. Mile High Hustle says, "What's up, everybody? I send mine. There you go. Send mine right back to you." Nate Love says, "Thank you, Eleanor. You're welcome, and no, thank you for being up in here whenever you can, man. I really do appreciate that shit." Iron Fisticuff says, "Punching gloves." Plomero says, "We all know who threw Salt in Renegade's game. I don't know. I honestly don't know who. I honestly do not know who, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna hear. You guys already know, man. I've been in New York for the last fucking the last couple of days, the last weekend, and man, I had a great time. And that's really what I wanted to talk about when I came in here today. But you know what? I can't sit here and not talk about this fucking injustice because this is some fucking bullshit. Now, I did hear Jay Hans Renegade Media say that he was asked to blur out some faces or something in the video, and he feels like pretty much insinuated that that's who reported him. So whoever we had on the video, that's who he feels that reported him. I don't know what video he's talking about. I don't know what the fuck is going on. It's that somebody's face that he showed on there, he thinks that reported him. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. That's all I'll say on that. Irony Physical says, chilling with it and Dylan. Yes, sir. Willing, chilling, and Dylan. You know what, Irony? If you get that shit wrong one more time, dog, I swear to God, I'm done with you. Art Burqueño says, what's up, L? Hope all is well. All is well, my boy. Irony says, howdy, lay love. Howdy, L. Nice pics of New York. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, man, I had a great time, man. Al, did you watch Boxer's interview on the Insider yet? Actually, yes, I did. I watched like a good cool 20 minutes of it. Yeah, I mean, matter of fact, I'm actually Boxer actually called me yesterday. We're supposed to talk, and I was just really busy, and I'm actually gonna have a conversation. I'll probably call him after I get off today. Yeah, we haven't been able to get a certain time to talk. When I first came on, actually, a Boxer hit me up, um, and yeah, man. If I could only turn back the wheels of time, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, the insider interview was definitely solid. Brett Martinez, Boxer is one of them cats that he's been there, he's done that, bro. He's been there, done that, bro, and it's just like you could tell who's been there and who's done that. You know what I'm saying? And when I say that for those, not only you guys, but for those that actually done that type of time. You could tell who's a fucking fraud and who's not. You could tell if somebody says they've been on, oh, I've been there, done that, level 4 yards, this and that, but then they never talk about it, and all they talk about is YA shit. You could tell that motherfuckers like that have never been there. They think they can run game and shit, and ain't nobody gonna be able to fact check their fucking 120 AG. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's how they get away with it. But not nowadays. PNG says, Irony, what were your thoughts on Boxer's episode? I only saw a clip of it. Um, so, um, I don't know if Irony, by the time I get to the comment, I'm pretty sure Irony will answer that question. But I felt like that interview was solid. It's as real as it gets. You know what I'm saying? Um, Not only that, man. If you guys have not checked out Renegade not Renegade, that too, but Paradigm Media News. Man, what is it? PNG Media News, Renegade Media, fucking Paradigm Media News. Man, look, I'm getting confused. um, it's he's his latest stories. Um, I get a lot of memories from his stories. A lot of the stories that he's saying, some of them which I know the dudes, and I did time with the dudes, and I've been involved in that type of shit. The same type of circumstances as well. Not to mention, it just to me is just like, damn, people are really fucking. Uh, let's say, what's the word? I won't say infatuated. They're actually like at least interested, right? In that type of story. They're fascinated by it. And to me, it's just like, man, I don't see it as fascinating because I lived it and I was there. So it's just like kind of hard for me to step away from the box sometimes and kind of like from the outside looking in on my own life. So I kind of like I take it for granted. Arc says Renegade has a good channel. I don't agree with everything he represents, but the Vato is telling the truth. Can't hate on that. Yeah, I mean, as far as what he represents, bro, I don't know what he represents, bro. Honestly, as far as what you're talking about, um, the only thing I could think of is maybe that he. I honestly don't know what you're talking about when you say that, but you have your opinion, you know, and you know, everybody else gonna have their opinion. I have my opinion. Um, I never really heard nothing coming out of his mouth that I disagree with to a certain extent, honestly. But then again, like I said, I've only watched like 4 of his videos, and what I've seen so far, I don't got an issue with the cat. You know, um, he seems humble, man. He seems righteous, and I do know that one of his videos, I caught one of his stories where he was talking about his situation. I think why he went to the side. That's the only reason I actually watched the video, because I think the title, the thumbnail was something along the lines of why he went to the side, or something like that, when he was still politicked out. And that's the only reason I watched it, because I'm always interested in that, because you know I'm in the same boat. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was a reason why I went to the other side. You know, and it is what it is. And wife piece up in the house, chilling with it, dealing with us with the little 2 eyes right there, scoping out the scene. Appreciate her, love you, mama. And he loves his high irony. Brett Martinez, what's up, my boy? What did I miss? What is the topic? The topic is a topic. We're talking about some hating ass motherfuckers hating on Renegade Media. You guys have not checked out that cat's channel, go check him out. I know he's gonna be down for a little bit, meaning like I don't think he's gonna be able to do much on that channel. Me personally, bro, um, even when some of my videos get demonetized, bro, I still upload them. I don't care about the damn money. Um, I mean, is it good to make money? Hell yeah. Do I want to make money? Fuck yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? We're providing a service. We're providing a service, and ain't nothing wrong with getting paid. But at the end of the day, to me, it's like I don't like stressing out. Like, oh, I'm gonna wait for another day, whatever. I just dropped the video. It is what it is. So I hope he keeps pushing out content. PNG Media News has had a shout out. You adjusted to life on the East Coast yet? Let me see. Damn, all the comments moved up quick. Man, I'm behind. Sorry, guys. Ark says, anytime there's a good vibe, somebody throws BS at it, but it's negative. It's fucking in the devil's world. We just live in it. Yeah, exactly, man. Yeah, that's fucked up, man. People can't just fucking people just can't fucking congratulate motherfuckers, bro. They're always gonna do some bullshit. Romero says Renegade has not changed the flavor to his channel for months, and all of a sudden he hits a benchmark and his channel gets hit. Exactly, bro. It's fucking bullshit. It's fucking bullshit, dog. Because honestly, bro, um, when I first got one of his notifications, he was probably around the subscriber count that I was at on my first channel. And then, you know, he started growing a little bit. Nothing. He was sitting there for a while. But like you said, he didn't change his flavor for months and months and months and months. And then in the last month and a half, he's blowing up. Boom. In the last week, he blew up from 45 something thousand to almost 70,000. I'm like, fuck, man, that's fucking awesome, bro. Honestly, I didn't even know he blew up almost to 70,000 until somebody hit me up earlier talking about he got demonetized. And I was like, what the fuck? That's some bullshit, bro. I'm telling you, I hate haters, bro. Ams's house, New York, the people. They're vicious, bro. They're vicious, bro. New York is not the place to be. I'll tell you that much. As far as like Manhattan, downtown New York, and that type of area, bro, them motherfuckers, bro, are savage, bro. They're fucking savage. PNG Media News says I'm doing well. Go. Old Smoker says I love tacos and I would like to do content with you. Oh shit. Chicano too, something like that. What's up, my boy? Mikey's up in the house, chilling with and dinner with us. What's up, my boy? I said más. ¿Qué onda, cabrón? Honestly, bro, I was gonna actually hit you up to see if you wanted to do something. And then I was gonna hit you up to see if I could upload that first interview we did. Pero mi hijo, my son broke my computer, my main PC, my touchscreen, and I cannot find the video, the interview that I had downloaded to re-upload it, because you know that I lost all my videos, most of them, but the ones that I did download to my PC, my personal computer, I still do have them, and I was in the works of doing that. And right now, all my freaking my equipment is freaking down right now, bro. All my shit's broken. My kids broke all my shit. But hey, that's the life of a dad, man. Irony says, well, do you think Jay Hans or anyone telling these stories is a dangerous game? So Irony, I just dropped a video. Obviously, I don't want you guys to go see it until after I get off live. But I did. I seen this because somebody told me that he got demonetized. I wanted to go check him out, and I seen this latest video, and I don't even want to say coincidentally because I was gonna do a Sana a re-record because I've already told my history with Sana, but I looked at this video and I'm glad I did before I did it a couple weeks ago, and I was actually gonna push the Sana video on the back burner, and I wasn't gonna do it for another month or so because I did the Popeye from Harpies video. I did the Popeye from Harpies video maybe about not too long ago, about a month ago, month and a half, and I didn't want to stack up two Mexican mafia stories in one shot. Hold on, give me 1 second. Are you ready? I didn't want to stack up two Mexican mafia stories back to back, meaning like soon. I kind of like pacing myself when it comes to those type of stories because I don't want to get in the whole mood or in the whole mode of uh, doing Mexican mafia stories because I actually have people in my life that will give me a call. You know what I'm saying? And even though I don't give a fuck as far as anybody telling me what the fuck to do, I still have a lot of respect for the game. I have a lot of people in my life that are still active, including my family members. A lot of them are from LA. Obviously, my brother is still active, and you know, it's for to them, bro. It's bad enough that I'm on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? They hit me up. They're like, man, it's bad enough you're on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Just just have some common sense. And to me, it's just like, look, man, I'm gonna do what the fuck I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? But I say that to them to say this. You don't gotta tell me to say this or not to say this because I know what the fuck I'm gonna say and what I'm not. And when I do talk about Mexican mafia shit and things like that, I already have my whole philosophy of I'm not going to talk about anybody that's active or that's alive. So the stories that I do tell, they're either dead or disregarded or not active. That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? Because once you start talking about the dudes that are active, Homeboy did the story on Crow, and to me, it's just like I would not advise anybody. I would not. I wish. How about this? I would advise anybody out there to not tell any stories about Crow. But then again, if you're already telling stories, you might as well because they're gonna hit me with the whole like, oh, if we're already in bad standings or non-active or things like that, we already have a target. I get it. I understand, man. You already have a target. But these type of dudes have power. You know what I'm saying? And all they have to do is get one or two people to go figure out where you live and handle that business. These are lifers, bro. These are dudes that have money, and people money talks. And my suggestion would be for anybody out there, man. Somebody, I'm not gonna say the name again, but somebody recently did, maybe about a month or two ago, did a video on Crow from Orange County, the Emma member. And they brought up that Wheeler and the lawsuit and all that, with him, one of his cellies and things like that. And when I did that, when I heard that and I seen that, I cringed. Because ain't nothing for this man to figure out who you are. He has all the time in the world. You guys gotta understand, he's sitting there in the cell. He's sitting there in the cell. He has all the time in the world to figure out who the hell you are and send some people towards you. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like people need to tread lightly when it comes to shit like this, bro. The ones that are still active. You know what I'm saying? Because even though they lost a lot of yards, even though they may not be as powerful in some people's eyes as they were before, don't forget that they're all around the country now. They got spread out through the feds. And in Cali, they still have power. You know what I'm saying? And don't forget that, man. Don't fucking forget that. I know these dudes. I know these dudes personally, and I know these dudes fucking dedication. And the ones that are really dedicated, which is most of them, they won't stop. If you make enough noise and you actually disrespect them in a sense where you get a lot of people jumping on that bandwagon, you gotta go. Don't forget that, man. Java man, what's up, Java man? Sam Miles, my boy. What's the M life like? Irony Physicals. Mikey Arburqueño says, yep. Howdy Chicano 2. Byron says, yes, sir. PNG says, El Hinto Boxer about doing that interview with me being tried for years. I'll see what's up. I'll talk to him. Irony Physical says, that would be a cool collaboration with you and Boxer because, like you said, Gisetta says, it's free. Hit the like. There you go. Appreciate you, Gisetta. I think that's what she said. Old Smoker says, Renegade is telling other people's stories third hand. He just has a good memory. Oh no, yeah. I mean, it is what it is, bro. I mean, I don't knock another man on the stories that he's telling. Honestly, me personally, um, I don't like telling stories that are not my experiences. But I mean, it is what it is. I mean, not only do you have to actually take into account that there's the dudes that are telling you may lie, or they may forget themselves or not have a good memory of themselves or have an agenda or be biased, or subjective. um, it is what it is. I honestly don't like telling stories that are not my experiences. But it is what it is. To each their own, man. I get it. It is what it is. I mean, don't forget that these guys, man, don't don't how about this? This is what I mean. I give them the benefit of the doubt. Certain individuals that I see on YouTube, I give them the benefit of the doubt, and I assume that they are actually vetting these stories, that they're actually not only giving the benefit of the doubt to some of these cats, but actually when they do that, after they see the type of dude that they are. They, like I said, they vet them, and they kind of gauge them. Instinctively, they know whether they're probably talking shit or embellishing or things like that. And obviously, it's always a risk. It's always a risk when you hear a story from somebody and then you go on your channel, which is that's your reputation. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go on your channel, you tell the story, and then boom, before you know it, there's some fucking 10, 20 dudes that saying, nah, that's not how it went down. You know what I'm saying? It's always a risk, man. But I always give, like I always say, take everything with a grain of salt. Not everything you hear is true, or even if it is true, the perception and the biases from which it's told could definitely sway somebody's mind as far as one way or another. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Just take everything with a grain of salt. Sacred Hurt. What's up, Sacred? What's going on with you, mama? How you been? Good afternoon. Evening, everyone. El Shonda, I sent mine. So everybody in the chat. What's going on? How you been? Sacred Hearst, PNG, Mikey, Chicano Tube, Nate, Irony, bye. Hi, Sacred, Nate Love, and LaShonda says Gisetta. There you go. Appreciate you, G. Sacred Hearst says hi, G. Irony says howdy, Sacred. Howdy. Hey, Sacred Heart, PNG says. Wifey says, hey, Sacred. Lucky Locals up in the house, chilling with and dealing with some, my boy. I send mines. If you guys have not tapped in with Lucky Loco, man, I believe he has a channel. Go check the boy out. One of our native brothers, always, posted up, doing his thing, got his business. You know what I'm saying? Go check him out, man. Support him if you're near his area. And if you ever do visit his area, I believe it's in Washington somewhere, go check him out, man. Why not? Let's support each other. Shonda says hi, G. Sacred Heart says, hey, Lucky Loco. I agree. Lucky Loco says, Sacred Heart. Chicano says, saludos to everybody in the chat. Appreciate that, my boy. Yep. That's another channel, too. I mean, sometimes, man, it goes without saying. Go fucking check out Chicano Tube. Hey, fucking Mikey, bro. Hey, I see your fucking setup with your laptop and your fucking microphone and all that shit. The only thing that works in my shit is my microphones, bro. Hey, wait. Me quebraron todo, güey. Me quebraron todo, mi pinche. Todos mis pinches herramientas, mis pinches equipaje, todo, me chingaron todo. Me chingaron todos los niños, man. Fuck, man. Right when I was getting ready to really put in work. Sounds good, nah, but for real, though. But, that's the beauty, man. Like I said, my son grabbed the microphone stand, those microphone stands, grabbed it, boom, hit the screen. I turned on the screen the next day. It was like a rainbow colors with cracks and all that. I was like, fuck, man, that one hurt. That one fucking hurt me, man. That one hurt me. that I'm gonna have to pay. Probably gonna have to pay. I'm the type of dude that likes getting brand new shit again when I can. But I'm gonna have to pay to get it repaired, the screen, because fuck that, I ain't gonna buy that shit. I mean, not only because I have to recover all the shit that's in there, but because I refuse to buy some other shit. Gisela says, Mikey, Chicano 2, there you go. Chicano 2 says, L, let's run it back. Oh no, he says, let's run it back. L. Yeah, my boy, let's do it, bro. We gotta do it. Not only that, because I actually want to talk about other shit, bro. Not other shit, but I want to ask you some shit. Um, that I'll talk to you. Let's talk, man. We gotta talk about it. Because I'm really interested in your experience in prison, and always we're gonna always tie it into not doing that type of shit, of course. Another thing too, I gotta stop smoking. Bad habit that I barely picked up. I've only been smoking for a few months, and I gotta stop. Abu Craze says, saludos desde Silver Lake. Silver Lake, I said, man's. What the fuck? Let's all just PC up. We need a reset. What the fuck? Pain and Rose says, what's up, SS? Saludos. Puppet from Walktown. Puppet. Popwet. Popwet. What's up, SS? What's up, Pain and Rose? What's up, mans? Abu says, J Hands Renegade has a positive message now, though. I didn't think he ever had a negative message. But then again, I haven't really been watching him from back then or nothing. So, Ark says, I'm not privy to YouTube, but I've never seen a 90-day suspension. That's overkill. 90 days? That's a lot. Honestly, bro, like, he's lucky that he actually got a 90-day suspension, a notice, meaning, like, he's lucky that they actually let him know. Um, for those of you that know, man, I fuck with stories written by a current prisoner. That's my boy. And he's the only one that I could think of. Obviously, the Kaka boy got demonetized too, once upon a time. And that's when he started fucking Kaka boy's profiles and burned Sin City. But that's a different story for the past. Um, but Tony is the one, he got demonetized and they never let him know. He was demonetized for like 6 months. He was demonetized for like 6 months, bro. And then ultimately his channel got reinstated, and he still has the biggest channel um, on this side so far. Matter of fact, Renegade Media was getting ready to pass him. I mean, if his momentum would have been killed, unfortunately, he probably would have passed him very fairly soon. You know what I'm saying? Tony's been grinding it out, man. He's upwards of 80 something thousand. He's about to hit 90. He's been grinding it out, man. That's a good channel, guys. Go check out Stories Written by a Current Prisoner. That's an OG, and he's one of the OGs, or if not the OG in this genre. You know what I'm saying? Flacco's another one too. But yeah, man. And he got demonetized for months and months, and I talked to him, bro, and he told me, man, that shit fucking, it demoralized them, bro. It demoralized them. People don't understand, bro, how hard it is, man. I'm not saying you guys. I'm saying for those of you that don't understand how hard it is to get a channel going, to get subscribers, to put in the work, and then boom, it just gets just down or deleted, and that's just, it's fucking, it pretty much uh, uh, um, deflates your whole fucking heart, man. You're how about this? Picture this. Picture you're at a birthday party, you're chilling with the kids, you're a kid yourself, right? You got the clown right there filling up balloons. You got a little balloon, medium balloon. Let's just say you get the biggest balloon. Hey, you run away, you're happy, and then somebody comes and says, boop. As a kid, that's just devastating. Kind of like the same feeling, man. You don't feel like getting back in that line to get another balloon of that size, because you feel like it's never gonna happen again, man, and it's just fucked up. Spanx Contreras says Cubo L. What's up, Spanx? Spanx, is that you, man? I don't know, man. People be making fucking babe, can you check out whether that's Spanx? Brian says L, my hermano, all love. What's up, Brian? Where you been at, my boy? Lashana says, Brian, how you doing? The wave. Esa Temper says, hey, Ellen, in the chat, people's heart 100. Boom, 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 boom. What's up, Esa? What's up, Esa? Temper. Hey, Temper, where you from? We're gangbanging right now. Where you from, Esa? Nah, not gang. I'm just saying, like, where you from? Lashana, always pleasure, my friend. Spank says, I smoke to. Brian, same. How are you? We got a 90-day suspension. Tony. Oh, no, that was back then. Tony got longer than a 90-day suspension, bro. That fool couldn't figure out. Um, that fool couldn't figure out what the fuck happened to his channel. They demonetized it for a long time, bro. That's when he started Isolated Minds. I don't know if you guys remember that shit. For those of you that do remember, he started Isolated Minds when stories written by a career prisoner got demonetized. What? Because motherfuckers reported him for no fucking reason, bullshitting, hating on him, bro. And you know he was a victim of that shit too, bro. And it's demoralizing, man. Ark says Jake Hands. Around wishes I'm good, Lashana. Just living life. Did you have fun in NYC? Ark says nah. Jay Hands. Renegade Media. AM says how did you? Oh no, yeah, no. Tony did too. Ark. That's what I was saying. Like Renegade got a 90-day suspension. But Tony didn't even get that. He didn't even get that fucking notification. They just demonetized him. But then again, it was around the COVID time too, so he couldn't even get a hold of the motherfuckers. They still should have given him a notification. AM says, how did you lose your first channel, L? You already know, man. I'm telling you. Motherfuckers paid for it to get hacked and deleted, bro. Trust me. From now that email that I have from my old channel, they still change the profile picture just to fuck with me every once in a while. They still change it. They still have control of that email. I don't even fuck with that email. They still change it, change the name, just to fuck with me, bro. And then YouTube wasn't even able to find my channel, bro. That's just fucking. And I actually was still getting paid for the last month on AdSense on YouTube, and they still couldn't find. I gave them all my receipts, all my shit, all my links. Couldn't find shit, bro. I was gonna do a video on all that shit, but I was like, man, ultimately, bro, I don't give a fuck about that shit no more. As a 10% shout outs to my homeboy Blue Devil from the haters world. The haters world. I appreciate you giving him a shout out, man, but I don't know if he'll appreciate you doing it on my platform. I think homeboy thinks he's too good for us. Never mind that I did more time and more shoot time in my pinky that he probably ever did. I'm only saying that because he be hating on motherfuckers like me for some reason. I'm not my channel. I'm just saying like my kind. But shout out to him. Spanx Contreras on Tony's channel. Riches, all I hear is a Nas tank. A Nas tank? Old Smoker says Flacco does all the shit that he's doing, he says. Just talks to stay out of jail. Yeah, it is what it is, Old Smoker. I mean, I really can't speak on him, bro, you know. At the end of the day, my boy, you know, you already know, bro. If I want to push a righteous message, I can't be sitting here judging people, you know what I'm saying? All I could do is control what I do. You know what I'm saying? Spank says, yes, it's me, L. It's him? Okay. Appreciate you, dog. Appreciate you, mama. Spank Contreras. Okay, I gotta make sure, bro, because you never know. Motherfuckers be making fake ass accounts and shit. Abu says, shit, I remember when Tony got doxxed and Boxer was hating on him. Yeah, well, I mean, that whole thing with him and Boxer, bro, was something that honestly, um, I don't even want to relive. Lashana says, Brian's, no, I don't like pizza. There's a lot of pizza places. They're on, man, those slides. It's cheap, almost sacred to try. Scary to try. I love pizza. She knows I love pizza. Nilo says, hi, Sacred G. Lashana, bam. Pain and Rose says, what up? See you in what's up? See you in NYC. Yep. I don't really watch him though, since he has that Old narrator. What do you mean? Homeboy. You talk about powder? Plus, I'm too ADHD to watch 30 minutes videos. Yeah, I don't blame you. Sacred Her says nay, hola. Shonda says hey, nay. Brian Woods inside of Shonda, I got you. Be dangerous though. Nay Love says, Mr. Wood, happy Monday, Amigoskis. Yeah, yeah. But at the very least, man, that's why I wanted to come on here and do this live. Um, guys, don't forget, I dropped the video right before I came on this live. Go check it out, man. Actually, like I said, man, the dude Renegade Media did a story. He was mentioning Sana from Orange County, and I actually added a lot more things that people didn't know, things that you won't hear unless you were part of that generation and are actually from Santana in Orange County. And I guarantee you probably never heard this shit anywhere. And I'm not saying that shit just so you can watch my video. I mean, when you see the video, you'll understand exactly what I'm talking about. Painter Rose says, when you coming to see Pelon, G? As soon as I can get a hold of that fucker. That fool be busy as fuck. But I will be up there. Or at least over there. In Chicago. No, I'm gonna go everywhere, bro. Next little trip. Next little trip is gonna be the White House. We're going to the White House. We're gonna go everywhere up and down the East Coast. You guys are gonna see. You guys are gonna see, man. I'm living my life. I'm living my life, and this is another reason why I tell you guys, man, ain't no reason to piss off the wrong people, because the dudes that I know will easily make a few phone calls, make a dude take a plane ride where I'm at, and it is what it is. I don't give a fuck about the regular dudes that are haters and will trying to take your life. But you always gotta respect that type of power, bro. You know what I'm saying? And what good is me going out on a shootout if I'm gonna catch time? Either way, whether they take my life or I take their life, I'm still gonna be gone from my family. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like it's not even worth it. It's not even worth it. No matter how you slice it, it's not even worth it. Your email is up, but YouTube can't find your channel. Yeah, somebody has an insider. Yeah, man. Arik, I'm telling you, bro, that shit was so fucked up. It's so fucked up, man. I'm telling you, bro. I gave up, bro. When that shit was going on, when that shit was happening, bro, I was just like, what the fuck, man? Like, I knew I wasn't gonna get my shit back. Pain and Rose says, I'm smoking nicotine, smoking some exotic mustasa. Let me see. Ark says the haters world lives up to his channel's name. I personally don't like the dude. Um, I don't hate on him. I wish him the best of success. I hope he blows up. I wish him the best. But I personally don't like him because he thinks he's better than motherfuckers, bro. He thinks he's better than us non-actives. And the truth of the matter is that we put in more work and did the shit and our pinky than he ever did. You know what I'm saying? Spanx Contreras says, Shonda, I respect, send mine to you, and I appreciate you, Spanx. Send my love, my boy. Yes, they do make fake accounts, yes, sir. Plomero says it's about time you dropped the live, G. I dropped the live. Hey, Plomero, I dropped the live, bro, on Times Square. It wasn't long, but I dropped the live. We were in Times Square. We were walking around Times Square. It was packed, bro. It was packed. Motherfucker, we were like cockroaches in that motherfucker, bro. We were packed like sardines, bro. It's fucking crazy over there, man. It's fucking crazy over there. But hey, we had a great time. Go to my community page. I'm gonna post up more pictures on my community page. But I posted up the community page. We were up fucking several stories, and New York is just a different animal, man. New York is fucking awesome. We spent some time in New Jersey. Um, we spent some time in Philly. It's just a different animal, man. It's just these cities, bro. They're so historic, um, and you could tell the difference, man. You could tell the difference in the people. It's just fucking awesome, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm gonna make. I've been down south to Mississippi Louisiana and all that shit. But I want to go back and actually tour the shit. Um, uh, Texas. I want to go all the way around the U.S. and then eventually I want to take we're gonna take a cruise to the European countries that will probably allow me that will allow me to go because of my record. And I mean, most people will die where they're born. You know what I'm saying? Or they won't see the world. Fuck that, man. After being in a cage that long, I'm trying to enjoy my life, man. I'm trying to experience shit, and you know, and guys, please, I'm very. I want to apologize to all my subscribers, my followers, especially those of you guys that have been with me since day one. I will finish my fucking book. I will finish my book. Trust me. Uh, I promise you, I will finish my book. And when my book is finished, man, and hopefully when I get it published, um, I'll push it out there. And I still got to do the shirts and all that shit. I just, as so much has happened on YouTube that I get demoralized myself. You know, I get demoralized myself, and I just sometimes I feel like saying like, "Fuck it, man. I don't even want YouTube no more." You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to come on here no more. But those are you guys that watch me and rock with me and all that shit. Um, that's you. You guys are the reason I'm still going. You know what I'm saying? Let me get my second win. Let me get my second win, and I got you. Rich is Nos Tank when you were making the sounds of balloons being filled up. Oh shit, you're still. Yeah, the Nos Tank. Conference Perspective is up on the house. What's up, Flocks? Sam Mines. Terry Hesticos is up on the house. What's up, my guy? Sam Mines. What's up, my boy? Ghosted. ¿Qué pasa, calabaza? Aquí nomás. Aquí nomás. Disfrutando la vida, ya sabes. Brian Wood says, it's about time. Let me go all the way down. It's about time for you and the wood power to sip some, just like the old days. Matter of fact, Brian, when you gonna be over here, bro? When you gonna be over here? It's about time that you visit me. I visited you. You visit me. Even though we're in the same city at the time, we're in Vegas. But yeah, if you ever make it anywhere near here, bro, let me know, bro. I'll fuck around and meet you fucking some of the way or halfway or somewhere. We'll see what's up. SB16 is up in the house, chilling with and dealing with us. Buenos dias, El Saludos, my boy. What's going on, my boy? Sam Mines. Yes, I was can see. Painted Rose says Simone, Chicago, beautiful, bro. Yeah, I want to go to Chicago, 100%. Old Smoker says, Flacco, you still get okay. Let me see. Painted Rose says that good. Got the good. That good. Got the good food. Yes, be careful, bro, with the hats in New Jersey, carnal. Oh no, I know. I know. You know, I ain't even worried about it, bro. I ain't even worried about it. Fuck, a storm's coming. Man, it's about to start getting cold over here, man. It's fucking cold right now. It's not cold right now. It's actually fucking nice. But it's about, I want to say maybe about 60 something degrees. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Let's try to tell to shoot a wrench. So you guys, it's been a while. I got you. Don't trip, man. I'm on StreamYard right now. I can't give anybody a wrench, but I'm a StreamYard because I'm on StreamYard. But I will. I got you. A lot of that they will. Yeah, you know what? Hold on real quick. I'll be right back, Spence. There you go. Yeah, you're right, man. I should have given you the wrench a while back, bro. That way nobody can. That way I know whether it's you or not. Plus, it always tells me who blocks and one of my wrenches blocks who and whatnot. So please, don't take your wrench to your head. Not you. I'm talking about everybody. Let me see. My daughter was there at Times Square where the buildings fell. Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. Guys, for those of you that've been with me for a long time, I'm about to say, for those of you that don't know, I actually went to court, and 2001 September 11th, I actually went to court. I was locked up like a dumbass, and I went to court that same morning. Uh, I've told the story before. I actually should have probably did a video on it, because I never done a video, but I should have done it. Obviously, everybody remembers where they were. For anybody, obviously, that was old enough to remember, or at least when they were younger or alive, for that matter, right? Because even a 1 year old, their parents would tell them, "Hey, where was I at September 11th? Oh, you were one, and you were shitting on your diaper." You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I remember being, I was in unit, uh, towards the end of my juvenile hall years. I was in Unit Z. I was in Unit Z. I got locked up September 7th, 2001. I spent all of 2000 locked up into 2001. Got out, came back September 7th, and on September 11th, I went to court. Days later, four days later, and for those of you that remember, those of you that are from Orange County, I don't know how LA does it. I'm pretty sure other counties do it similar. Maybe, who knows? But all I can speak on is Orange County Juvenile Hall. They wake us up at 5 fucking in the morning, 5:30 in the morning, and they for those of you that got court, for those of us that got court, boom, you got court, boom, pop our door open, hey, shower, boom. They got the other side done, they got my side done. When I went out there to take a shower, one of the planes had already hit. One of the planes had already hit, and so I was out there half asleep. I was a kid, you know. I mean, I was a youngster. I wasn't a little kid, but I was a youngster. Um, Went in there, took a shower, boom, boom, came out, put some of that green fucking liquid, fucking alcohol, fucking deodorant on, the spray. For those of you that been in juvenile hall at the time, I'm pretty sure they probably have some fancy shit now. Um, and then when I was putting on my sock, I put on my sock, boom, put on my other sock, boom, started walking down my fucking cell, and that's when the second plane hit. When the second plane hit, I was walking down there, and all I heard was the staff saying, "Oh, oh, oh, shit!" Because for those of you that remember, obviously, when the first plane hit, like I said, the first plane was the tower. The first tower was already smoking. People thought it was an accident. It was a plane that was misguided. Obviously, they were going to investigate. But when the second one hit, the second tower, obviously that's when everybody knew. It's like, oh hell no, something's going on. And I turned around and I seen, and that shit was a little fucking ball of smoke, and I was like, honestly, bro, no disrespect, but I didn't give a fuck. Meaning, I didn't give a fuck what was going on because I honestly thought it was a movie. I thought they were watching a movie. I swear to God, guys, it was that early. I was that tired. I was younger. Went back to the cell, and then that same night, fucking, we heard the F-18s, F-16s, whatever model was out at the time in 2001. They transferred me. When you go to court in Unit Z, that's intake. When you go to court that same night, they transfer you to the another unit, which is going to be a more permanent unit, depending on whether you're still fighting your case or whether you catch your time. In this case, I did sign for my time, so they sent me to the camping units, meaning GFE, no, G, what was it, GH K unit was 18-year olds and shit like that. But those were the camping units. You're going to Joplin, YGC, Pinos, things like that. So that same night they send us over there, and the back window they had it open. They had it open at the time, and when the F-18s were circling all Southern California, because the whole country at the time. For those of you that don't remember or that remember, um, apparently they were patrolling the whole coast, inland, a little bit coast, and that's what we heard. And everybody in that fucking unit, man, started pressing their buttons. My ass was in the window. That shit was so loud. I swear to God, I thought they were gonna bomb us. You know what I'm saying? I thought by that time I had heard that we were being attacked, things like that. So when everybody heard the F-18s, everybody started panicking. And instead of me pushing the button, I just went to the back and panicked, just looking out. I was panicking too. Uh, but yeah, everybody was pressing the buttons and shit, panicking and shit. But it was just the F-18s, the U.S. military making the rounds, and just everything was on alert. It was just a trip to experience. That was my experience, as a youngster and shit. G Fizzle says, man, see some of those Peter Pecan Ricans, bro. Hey, mama. Hey, G Fizzle, man, bro. So look, for those of you, if you come to the East Coast, uh, obviously you guys know that there's a lot of Dominicans and Puerto Ricans out here and things like that. But when you see a black person over here, I've seen maybe about the last 10 black people that I've seen. Oye, ¿qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó, papi? Pásame eso ahí, pero ¿qué pasó, papi? Like straight Spanish. I was like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's still a surprise, even though we know there's Puerto Ricans and Dominicans, it's still kind of trippy to see that blacker than the mud, and they're fluent in Spanish. It's crazy. Um, Hung Low. If you guys think you're gonna come in here and talk shit on other people, man, you got another thing coming. One of the state NF generals pled guilty in the Fed case. Should get interesting. Okay. Let me see. Brian Wilson, Scott Canal. Yes, sir. L, you're free to see what you want and take advantage of. Homie, there you go. L, you're free to see what you want, take advantage of that. I mean, of course, man, that's life. Yeah, let's see. A Flaco, you said it should get interesting because it might not have been sanctioned or what? He shouldn't have pled guilty, that type of shit. How's the traffic in NY? It's like LA traffic, man. It's worse, my boy. AM, sheesh. You know, bro, it could be worse. And honestly, bro, as far as the foot traffic, as far as the people on the sidewalks on the street, sheesh, bro, it's fucking stupid packed, bro. It's stupid packed. Hold on, let me come back, man, because I don't know if this shit's fucking working. All right, here we go. My bad, guys. I had to reset this whole thing because I wasn't getting none of the new fucking comments. Yeah, you see, there's a gang of comments that weren't even coming in. So let me see. Convict's perspective says, I will say this about Spags. He don't try to hate on anyone. In fact, he gives all the benefit. That's respectful trade. There you go. Let me go all the way down. I was just at school that AM says I was just at school that day. Yep. Convict says Spags got a question. Is Horseshoe down south and up north have a connection? What? Hold on. Let me go back to it. September 12th, 2023. Who wants the honors to whack him? Hold on. Let me, I don't know what the hell's going on. We had that green shit and juice here too. Used to shower and everything. They even supposedly killed lice. Taking me back, bro. Exactly, man. I used to hate that shit, bro. That shit was all alcohol. That shit was all bad, bro. That shit was all bad, man. What the fuck? God forbid you had a fucking, if you had a cut in your armpit. Right, give me 1 second. Let's see. ACP, yes, South started in the 60s. Am I missing some comments here, bro? Because I don't even know what conversation you guys are having. But I'll let you guys talk about it. I'm working on horseshoe history. I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't even need to pretend. ACP, we just had a horseshoe reunion. One of the homies from up north came down to party with us. There you go. Wow, Chango is from there. Horseshoe is by Pico, right? Yeah. I don't even know what the hell you guys are talking about. I'm pretty sure if you do tell me, I'm going to make some type of correlation and make a connection to my memory somewhere. But right now, the only thing I can think about horseshoes is in prison, throwing them horseshoes. Bird on the Wire says, "Hola, everybody." Bird on the Wire, what's up with it, man? Mundo Mora says, "Hey, how come we don't live in Orange County? How come we don't live in Orange County, man? I'm just wondering. I'm thinking you're saying I don't live in Orange County. Because California is too expensive, my boy. Um, it's funny because some people back then talked shit out of their mouth, talking about I ran from California because somebody exposed my address, when in reality I actually live in Vegas, and that is true. That's why I moved from Vegas, because my family wasn't comfortable. I have my wife, my kids that have nothing to do with this gang life, and of course they were threatened. They were scared, they were afraid, and of course I don't want to have my family threatened or afraid. Um, but like I let my wife know, like that's never gonna happen again. I don't care how many motherfuckers expose my address. With all due respect to her, she already knows I love my wife. She loves me. Ain't nobody ever gonna make me leave my home ever again. I know there's some dudes out there. Oh, I stand 10 toes firm. Ain't nobody gonna make me leave. Whatever. Yeah, whatever. Well, you don't love your family, straight up. But like I said, I have more than enough ways to protect myself, and as far as I'm concerned, bro, that's never gonna happen again. But yeah. But the reason why I left California was I was in my neighborhood for 2 years when I paroled, and as soon as I got off parole, I left because not only was my wife waiting for us to leave and for me to get off parole for other opportunities. um, California is going down the drain, bro. Tax wise, politically wise, things like that. It's just I'm not gonna be in a state, like I said, tax the fuck out of us, and you need at least 3 people that work to pay your rent. You know what I'm saying? If you live in a situation where you can't pay your own rent, one person, you need a. Ain't nothing wrong with needing 2 people to pay rent, as long as you got a big ass house and you're actually working towards something that's righteous. You know what I'm saying? But when you're barely making ends meet in an apartment, two, 3 bedroom apartment, and 3 people need to work just to pay the rent and the bills, that's not the way to live, bro. Hell no, bro. I get the struggle. That's what I'm saying. Maltai says, "Yo, Vic, what up?" With Circle selling each other out. Circle, they didn't sell each other out, bro. The truth was told. Coco Rocco says, "Any badass from Hawaiian Gardens?" I've already told my stories about Hawaiian Gardens. Matter of fact, I'm gonna have somebody from Hawaiian Gardens coming on here. Uh, Chato being one of them. E says, "Cuba Big L, what's up, my boy?" E, what's up, E? I said, my boy. Where you been at? Cacaparo says, "L, my guy, I'm late, but I'm here. Appreciate you, brother. Better late than never." Mundo Mora says, "Humboldt, Orange County is not even active like it used to be. That was back in the 90s. Yeah, and into the 2000s. Honestly, Mundo, that's when I started banging, bro. Mid to late 90s. And the last couple of years was pretty much into the early thousands. And after that, it's not even active like that anywhere, Mundo. Honestly, down south, everybody's locked up, dog. And even though there's still dudes smoking dudes, it's nothing like the 90s were, dog. So you're absolutely right about that. But people, those who know. E says, "I was busy today, homie. Just stopping by to show some support. Bree, you made it out of Spurgeon, and that's good. Stay successful and strive. Appreciate you, dog. You already know, hometown. Domino." Spanx Contreras says, "L, he was just asking about my neighborhood." No, I know, I get it. I figured you guys were asking about what you guys knew about. It's all good. I respect it. Ark says, a man goes wherever his familia takes him. And that's exactly where I go. Wherever my wifey takes me. 100%. And I don't have no problem with that. I'll say it again. Like I said it several times. Being stuck in a fucking cell for a decade and a half, almost 2 decades combined, from a youngster to an adult, I don't give a fuck where I'm at. As long as I have my family with me. Because honestly, bro, if a motherfucking administration if a warden could come to my cell and say, "Hey, pack your shit, you're going over here," and in another prison, "Hey, pack your shit, you're going over here," and in another prison, "Hey, pack your shit, come over here," dick me up and down like nothing. I have no control over my life, no control of where I'm gonna live, no control of my real estate, bro. You really think I ever give a fuck about uh, um, where I stay as long as I have people that really love me? People will never understand that, but you guys do though. Appreciate you guys. Let me see. Fear God says I have a best friend that works for FBI. Anything wrong with that? Hopefully he don't abuse his power. I'll say that much. Muno Mora says everybody is all homeless, all the heavy hitters. And you know, before anybody like, oh, L's good with the FBI, L good at the snitches. Look, so first of all, bro, I don't give a fuck what motherfuckers got going on. If I had a homeboy working in the FBI, meaning a friend, shit, I'll be proud of that shit, honestly. Because one, I ain't for that gang shit. Two, I ain't for that fucking illegal bullshit. Doesn't mean I'm gonna go fucking tell on the motherfucker. If I have friends, I could have friends in the FBI and then have friends in the streets doing illegal shit, and guess what? One or the other is not gonna know, and I ain't gonna fucking go and tell on motherfuckers and tell this fool that this fool's doing that and throw him under the bus. What the fuck? Loyalty is everything, and networking and having friends of all types of fucking walks of life is what you need, because you never know if you're gonna need one day maybe one of your family members is under attack or something, whatever. I'll get my FBI friend, hey, help me out. Or motherfuckers trying to invade my shit, I need a strap to go get somebody else. Then I'll get my boy that's in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like, one life and the other life should never be put together as long as a motherfucker has loyalty. You should know how to take advantage in a good way of both types of friendships, both type of lifestyles. You know what I'm saying? I don't. I think there's dudes that are in law enforcement, that are cops, um, dudes that are on the streets. Um, hit the like, guys. Hit the likes real quick. Hit the likes. Subscribe. Do all that shit. But anybody that's has those type of friends, bro, you know that the loyalty is everything that really. That's the only thing that really fucking matters, man. And you know you're gonna have benefits from that shit. You know, just like they're gonna benefit from you, straight up. I know that I have certain friends that could come up to me and say one thing or another, and I'm gonna go back them up. AM says the thief law in California is out of hand. Oh my god. AM, look, my boy, and this is what people don't understand, man. People are so caught up, and motherfuckers assume that it's because, oh, you're a dropout. That's the only reason you're saying this shit. Anybody that's active, bro, or non-active, the fools that are active, common sense is common sense, homie. You know, you see all these kids, bro. How about this? Let's do this. You get out, you're in good standings, you to check in, whatever, boom. Just for those, for argument's sakes, right? For those who talk shit, right? Non-actives, dropouts. You get out, you settle down, boom. You find a wife or whatever, somebody in your family wants to start a business, boom, your business is thriving, boom. And then you got 30 motherfuckers going in your business, smash and grab, got all your shit. Now all of a sudden, you have a small business. You're working, uh, you're selling your inventory, flipping it. If you don't sell it, you're not going to be able to get more inventory. You're doing that, you make a little profit off that, and you make a living, right? Business 101. Imagine all these businesses, bro, that are getting smashed and grabbed and things like that, that can't afford any more inventory because they just got smashed on and grabbed. You know what I'm saying? By fucking kids that think it's okay because what? California, it's not even, bro. They got free bail in California. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this is where it becomes kind of like where I'm kind of conflicted because I wish I would have had bail, let alone free bail when I was locked up. But at the end of the day, man, these fucking kids, man, going in these stores, smashing and grabbing shit, it's gonna affect somebody, bro. Somebody's trying to feed their family. Somebody's trying to fucking make ends meet, keep their business going. And for California and law enforcement, um, the politicians pretty much tying law enforcement's hands. It's fucked up, man. And we're getting into a situation. We're getting into a situation where dudes that are not law abiding, they're never gonna understand that, bro. They like, you're a snitch, you're this, you're that, man. Get the fuck out of here. But first of all, if you're on my channel and you give a fuck about all that bullshit, man, get the fuck on my channel. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully, you know. Um, but even dudes that have been in prison, even dudes that have been of that type of lifestyle, we grow up eventually. We grow up eventually. We want to make a living righteously, legally. Um, and especially if we have a family member that's never been in that type of shit, you know. And I know that if somebody comes in my fucking store trying to steal my shit, sheesh, you know. And I feel bad because when I was a youngster, I mean, I've carjacked people, I've robbed people, I've fucking stolen shit, burglaries, I've done all that bullshit, right? And imagine, I could only imagine when I was locked up. This is where my prisoner's awakening came into fruition. I put myself in the shoes of the person that I was robbing. Imagine if somebody tried to rob me. Imagine if somebody tries to rob you. All 42 of you right now listening, it's fluctuating, going up and down, the viewer wise. Imagine right now, somebody tries to rob you. What would you do? What would you do? Assuming you could do something. Sometimes the motherfuckers just comes to your shit, strap in your head. I did that a lot. It feels like they're raping you, bro. It feels like they're fucking not only disrespecting you, taking everything, especially put some of the biggest regrets I have, the robberies that I did was during in banks. I didn't rob no banks, but I robbed people getting money out of their ATM. And it tears me apart to this day. And one of those I did time for. Because these people, man, were putting out whatever money they had to go pay their rent. And who fucking knows what I put them through? Who knows if they were able to pay that car bill, the car note, get groceries that day, pay the rent. You know, man, whatever they were putting out that money for, who knows? And I came up, bro. I came up a few times big. And who knows, man? Maybe it was a trip. You know, maybe it was for a fucking ring or a necklace. It don't matter what it was for. My point is that I took that from them. And that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would never put myself in that situation again where I'm going to victimize somebody like that ever again. Straight up, bro. And anybody that thinks that shit's cool, bro, it's not cool in my picture. I told him I haven't received that shit because of my felonies. Mundo Mora says the way I help a dope it out. Take him to the methadone clinic, give me his last shot, and walk him in, and hopefully gets clean after that. If you could get control of the situation, Mundo, yeah. I mean, ideally, Mundo, if you could do that, my boy, I respect that. If you could really do that, like righteously do that, take him to a methadone clinic. So let me say this: anybody out there listening right now that's strung out on heroin, if you really, really want to stop, go to a methadone clinic. But don't go to a methadone clinic to abuse it. Go to a methadone clinic to actually get clean. A methadone clinic will get your life straight. If you work the program like you're supposed to work it, or at least the dose that you take. This is the first time I've said it. Spank says, I agree, L, loyalty is key. Yeah, for sure, man. A lot of components, but yeah, loyalty is definitely a big one. Security and Surveillance 24 says just sub. Security and Surveillance. You got a channel or that's just your name? I appreciate you subbing, man. I appreciate you. Ark says same thing out here about this getting charged with murder, and they get damn in 2 weeks most of them, and quite a few of them go back out and do it again. Yeah, man, that's fucking crazy, man. Capolo says I usually think differently, but stealing and taking from people is wrong. People earned it, and it's still not till later that conscience kicks in. Exactly, Cagapalo. That's what it is, bro. It's called wisdom, my boy. Once our wisdom kicks in, bro, and we actually grow a conscience, and you know, we actually start listening to the shit that, for those of us who are blessed enough to have good people in our life to actually instill this type of fucking morals in us, whether we listen at the time or not, it's irrelevant. As long as you actually get to a point in your life where actually it clicks, you have that awakening, and it's just like, fuck, man, that's what they meant. That's what the fuck they were talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, man, shit. From that moment forward, you know better. From that moment forward, you fucking know better. And it's up to you to try to instill that type of fucking not only morals, honor code, wisdom, lessons, whatever you want to call it. It's up to you to instill it in kids and anybody in your life that's on the wrong path. They may not listen to you then, but I guarantee you, somewhere in their mind, it's going to be instilled in their mind in the database, and boom. And whenever they're ready, hopefully they're still alive, you would have made that much of an impact on their life. Ark says, did you hear about our governor trying to ban firearms outright? The sheriff said he won't do it. Even the attorney general disagrees. It's not going to happen. And, you're talking about, yeah. She was trying to say that it was a suspension, that she was suspending it, right? Yes, she did not have a good couple of weeks. Or let read the message I wrote before the one you saw. Appreciate you, brother. As a temper says, free my homeboy Chito Ranas. Rest in peace, Jalisco. Yeah, I noticed that dude Jalisco didn't get too much attention, but yeah, they did kill him down there in Mexico. They did kill him. I remember hearing about that a few weeks back. Yeah, rest in peace to him, man. Rest in peace. Yeah, man. Let me see. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna get out of here, man. I appreciate you guys tapping in, day out. You know what I'm saying? I would have hoped that somebody jumped on. You know, I love it when you guys jump on my panel and things like that. But you know, some days they do, some days they don't. It is what it is. I love you guys. Appreciate you guys. You guys already know I'm gonna hold it down. And you guys always give me something to feed off of, and I love that, and I appreciate that shit. Go check out the video that I just dropped, man. I dropped some knowledge in Orange County that you won't hear anybody anywhere else. And that being said, you guys already know, when I say this, one life blessed, a smart man learns from his mistakes, but a wise man learns from other people's mistakes. APA, ladies, fellas, I'm out.